7:09, WW with Maynard Ferguson, who told us that young audiences are his most exciting audiences. But it's Maynard who adds the excitement to number 56, the theme from Rocky. The group Foreigner is hot. That's about the thing you have to say. They've achieved success that few do, because most debut albums fall by the wayside, but not the Foreigner LP. It sold over 2 million copies and has been on the nation's top 20 sellers for over half of this year. Group leader Mick Jones says recording the album wasn't so much of a project as it was an adventure. Here's the second cut release from the LP, which is an adventure into love that went cold. Cold as ice at WOW. Number 55 from the top 59 hits of 1977 here on WW. 3 New Yorkers, 3 Britons making up Foreigner, who now have the job of making their new LP they're working on now to be released in the spring feel like the first time. On the countdown, there's more coming right after we talk about our sponsors, Mid-City Music. We thank again for bringing it to us this year. You know, Mid-City Music, well, the world's greatest name in music is Mid-City Music. And they just want to take a few seconds here to let you know about a couple of special bargains that they've got. I don't think you'll find them anywhere else. Listen to this. Mid-City Music will give you 1-day service on all repairs on any instrument that makes music. That's right. Mid-City Music will guarantee that it will only take 1 day, or Mid-City will give you the same kind of instrument to use until repairs on your instrument are complete. You just can't beat that kind of musical repair service. And remember, Mid-City Music will not be undersold by anyone on anything they have in stock. Just check it and find out. When you find something, bring it to them. They'll match it. That's Mid-City Music with 2 locations at 317 North 16th Street, downtown Omaha, and 132nd in Baker Square. Remember, 1-day service on all repairs on any instrument that makes music. That's the guarantee from Mid-City Music. 317 North 16th Street and 132nd and Center in Baker Square.
Did you say Mid-City?
On with the countdown now, as Bread has always been known as probably the love song group of all time. And 1977 was to be no exception. After some time away from the group to go off and record solo, David Gates returned to Bread last year. And the love song started flowing again. You know them. Number 54. This is Lost Without Your Love from 1977. Lost without love. WW and Bread with David Gates. On the top 59 countdown of 1977, we're counting them down on New Year's Eve. Let's recap the ones we've got so far. At number 59 was Andrew Gold's Lonely Boy. Then at number 58, Supertramp had Give a Little Bit. Number 57 was Pablo Cruz and What You Gonna Do. Number 56, Rocky from Maynard Ferguson. Number 55 was Foreigner, Cold as Ice, and the one you just heard was Bread. Number 54, Lost Without Your Love. Coming up next at number 53 is the F. Scott Fitzgerald of rock and roll. But first, let's take another look at the number ones from contemporary music's past. They probably dreamed many times about having the number 1 song of the year, and they did it with this one. All I Have to Do Is Dream. The Everly Brothers, the number 1 song of 1958 from WOW. Dream. 59, WOW all the way to number 1 in 1958 from the Everly Brothers on your music station. 7:31, the countdown continues now with the distinctive voice that went all the way for the Raspberries, and then in 1975 went solo with the release of his Eric Carmen LP. Well, now it's his boast against the current LP, which was both written and produced by Eric after he and producer Gus Dudgeon parted their ways. Well, since he writes all of his own music, he told us he carries a notepad with him while he's in his car to jot down song ideas. And if you listen close enough, you'll hear in Eric's music the influences of F. Scott Fitzgerald, his favorite writer. As a matter of fact, the name of the LP, Boats Against the Current, comes from the second to the last paragraph of The Great Gatsby by Fitzgerald. Carmen says he would like to become known as the F. Scott Fitzgerald of rock and roll, but wants to have enough money by the time he's 30 to go back into studying psychology and philosophy. Here from his current LP with studio help on background vocals from the Beach Boys and Andrew Gold, at number 53 is Eric Carmen, and she did it on your music station, WOW, as we count them down to number 1 on New Year's Eve.